Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to Why We Game, the channel where we play games, review games, and tastefully disagree.
I'm Paul. That's my brother Drake. Today we want to start something new. We want to start sort of like a weekly gaming news central for you guys. So we want to be the place where you guys go for all your video gaming news, and we do have a lot to talk about that's happened roughly in the last week. So it's been a very, very busy week in the world of gaming. And let's start with some interesting news. And this is interesting news for streamers. And I stream fairly regularly. Twitch link down below. Shameless plug right there. If you are a Mixer streamer, prepare for Microsoft to shut down your Mixer platform as soon as July 22nd. Microsoft has announced they are shutting down Mixer at that date to partner with Facebook Gaming. I want to get Drake's initial thoughts.
Interesting. I'm not a Mixer, so...
You're not a Mixer guy?
No, I don't do Twitch. You do Twitch.
I'm a Twitch guy.
You're a Twitch guy.
I had a stint with Mixer. I had a stint with Mixer in the beginning of my streaming career.
Little Mixer curious?
I was Mixer curious, indeed. Look, my disinterest for Mixer came with probably the reason why it's not panning out for them, and that was just because, there's just not enough people on the platform to support your streamers. Yeah. And they had some cool ideas like the low latency feature, which Twitch doesn't have, or the feature that puts whatever streamer is sort of at like the apex or like the clutch moment of a game, it puts them on like this highlight at the top, and you can click it and you can get flooded with views and people want to see how you play in that clutch moment. That was a really cool thing, but they didn't really do anything that, to garner any more attention other than that. I think it had a lot to do with their affiliation with Microsoft and sort of limiting the platform mainly to Xbox and Microsoft PC users. So that's one of those things. As far as its affiliation with Facebook Gaming, what do you think is in store for that?
With what?
With Facebook and Mixer partnering.
I think it's an interesting thing. I think we need alternatives to some things that we have like right now. Like an alternative to YouTube or Google would be amazing. Have something else we could go for. Mm-hmm. I want it to survive. I want it to be successful, but we will see.
Well, Facebook Gaming at the moment is not fantastic. It's got sort of a low ceiling. It's got like a high floor, low ceiling, especially for entry-level streamers. Look, you could be the type of person that has a Facebook of like thousands of friends, and those are thousands of people that get alerted and notified every single time you go live, and that could be something that's really beneficial to you. How well Facebook promotes that content to people outside of your inner circle, I have no idea how that algorithm works. And so this is one of those things where like Microsoft and Facebook have endless amounts of money. It seems this could be something that pans out depending on how much they're willing to invest into it. That's the thing. If you're a Mixer streamer, you've probably already heard the news. Venture over to Twitch, venture over to YouTube, and spoiler alert, I think another one of these bits is going to include a potential alternative platform up and coming. I won't ruin it though. We'll get there when we get there. Next up, Madden.
EA, look at me in the eye.
Hold on.
You're not fooling anybody. Oh my gosh.
Yo, Madden dropped their new trailer, man. I want to get Drake's opinion. Please go ahead. Now it's time.
You're not fooling anybody, man. This is the same thing. It's like they watched an angry review of someone playing the last 10 Madden games and go, okay, we'll respond to that, and then proceeded to lie about everything that was in the game.
Give me something specific. Hold on. I don't want to interrupt your tirade.
Sure.
Give me something specific that really did not hit you well.
The new mechanics that the new mechanics that they've introduced into this game, guys, are all just rehashed, recycled mechanics of things that have been in previous games that were taken out for one reason or the other and now put back in, rebrandished. The video of the actual players doing these new moves is just the same jukes and like 90% hurdles in the video. No one hurdles in actual football. It's kind of silly, really.
It happens.
They have it like every other play is someone, cool.
Yeah, well, in the trailer, they make it look like every single thing that's going to happen is some sort of highlight play. Listen, I'll tell you what, and this is me, and this is my unbiased opinion, as mainly my history is, my resume is sports gamer for the most part. FIFA, 2K, Madden. I've been all about those series for a long time now, and everything that Drake is saying is true. Madden takes away content, takes away features, and then in 2 or 3 years re-releases them as if their user base forgot that they existed, and then touts them as brand new features. So I understand why he screamed at you guys there.
It's like the iPhones. Okay, we make a really small phone, really small. They got smaller, and it just got bigger and bigger. Like it wasn't that big earlier.
You're like, hold on, let me check my phone.
No kidding. Yeah, it used to be. Let me check my phone. Right there.
Anyway, so the Madden trailer, I didn't see anything that stood out to me. It looks like the same old, same old. Again, it's being released on the same gameplay engine, which is kind of like a letdown considering that we've got the brand new consoles around the corner. We want to see something on a brand new engine because the limitations of this gameplay engine have been pushed to a point where you're just sort of like, again, you're recycling the old stuff over and over and over again. I will say, as someone who does or has played Madden in the past, the implementation of the individual player traits, sort of like badges like they have in 2K, that was a good touch. It made players feel very specific, and it made them feel like they're their real life counterparts and things like that. But as far as the gameplay aspect of it goes, there's just not a whole lot really to talk about here. It's just another really pretty trailer, from Madden. Yeah. So I would tell you guys, probably wait. Don't buy it, man. Even though they say that you can buy this game and get the free port up to the next generation console, whichever one you buy, PS or Xbox, I would say just wait, man, and speak with your money and let them know that this lazy stuff, it can't keep flying, So let's see. We do have good news. Good news.
Yes, good news.
Going away from the trash that is Madden, CyberPunk. CD Projekt Red released CyberPunk Night City live stream the other day. Before I jump into it, I've got a lot to say. Before I jump in, I'll let Drake talk to you guys a little bit about what he thinks.
Witcher fans are stoked. This is a great company. They have a great, they just have a great.
They have a great.
They're good.
Their track record, man.
It looks like a very complex game. It looks like a high definition game. Talk about pushing the limits of what technology can do right now.
Yeah.
And it looks like a game, and this is what I want. I want to pay $60. I want to enter my room in July and leave it August, and then the game is done. That's what I want. I want to be a part of this for a very long time, and then replay it. And I'm excited. I'm stoked. I can't.
Only bad news to that is, and this is not necessarily part of the announcement, is that I don't know if he caught wind of it yet, but they have pushed the game back in November.
I hadn't, but
Yeah, well, we kind of had to rush in here and get this stuff done. We got things to do. We're busy people. So, so the Cyberpunk stuff, it like Drake said, it looks like a lot, man. It looks super detail oriented. And if you're a single player RPG fan, you expect CD Projekt Red to come with it like The Witcher, bro. In The Witcher, the quests, right? The side quests, they all felt like main stories. And they weren't masterpieces, but at the same time, you could tell that they were like, there was time and effort given in your standard fetch quests. And in Cyberpunk, in the trailer, all the stuff, all the gameplay that we saw was from the prologue, right? And that looked like, you know what I'm saying? And then they have the brain dance feature where it was kind of like this Batman Arkham Asylum sort of investigator mode, which is super cool. Like, it just sounds like a lot, and it's a lot to learn. But at the same time, if, like Drake said, if you're going to put $60 into a game and it's going to be a single player experience, I want to remember it. I want to be fully immersed. I want to have all these different mechanics at my disposal, and there looks to be so much lore. And then the anime series. They announced the anime series with the partnership with Netflix. I think it's 2022. Yeah, dude.
I didn't know that one.
Yeah, they partnered with Netflix for an anime series. It again, 2022. They didn't release any sort of like visuals for that. There was one sort of just like a picture at the end, sort of like a poster board of like your guy with the jacket. I'll make sure to put it on the screen. It looks cool. I mean that's all I gotta say. Everybody knows, right? This is a game that's going to be phenomenal when it's released. I don't enjoy getting these notes that they're pushed back, but I appreciate the transparency. So when they host these live stream events, we can just jump in there and be like, oh, look how gorgeous it is. This is going to be sweet. And I never look at these, right, the initial gameplay that they dropped a year or two ago, or this, for example. I never look at these and go, I don't know if that's going to work out. It always looks like it's going to work out. And they feel so genuine, and they feel so heartwarming. They have the story about like if you're watching the stream live, which I think Drake caught the like a replay of it. That's why you didn't see the anime announcement. Right, but if you were watching it live, you caught one of the developers say, these are the notes that I have from creating quests in the game. And one of the And then they're going to put the notebook in the game because apparently it looks like something a serial killer would write down. I don't know. It's just one of those things that's like, they're like, yo, do you see that notebook? Do you see that? Like, look how crazy this guy's notebook, look how crazy his notebook looks. Yeah. Put it in the game.
It's fun.
Throw it in there.
They're having fun.
And that's the way it should be.
We're having fun.
Yes. That's the way it should be, man. So, unfortunately, our last story of the day is kind of a downer. I got to say, I don't want to lean one way or another with speculation just because we don't have too much information on this. But if you're a fan of Twitch, you know who Dr. Oh, hello camera. Can you focus? Thanks, pal. Jesus.
We do everything right. You can't get your
like
job
I'm just
done.
sitting here and I'm delivering phenomenal content.
Just move on.
Phenomenal content. Anyway, Dr. Disrespect apparently permanently banned from Twitch. And I've been keeping track of Twitter. I can't tell you what he did, but yeah, he's definitely done with Twitch. And then him and his wife have both tweeted on separate occasions, and it's just like, yeah, Twitch just came to me and they alerted me why I was being banned. You know, thanks for all the support, so on and so forth. And it's just more and more kind of just like empty. It's just emptiness. We're not getting any sort of answers. Yeah. I don't know what to think about it. I have heard rumors. I have, and I want to share them. Fuck it.
Go ahead.
Oh, excuse me. Bleep that out, Paul. I want.
You're Paul.
I'm me. Right. I want to share these rumors with you. Now, apparently, I've heard from people speculating on Twitter that one of the reasons why Dr. Disrespect is getting banned is a violation of terms of service, which is what Twitch statement said. But one of the ways he could have violated terms of service is there was leaks that said he was discussing some sort of partnership for a brand new streaming platform sponsored by Google, right? Something called Brime or something. I don't know. That sounds kind of weird to me. I don't know if that's the actual name of it. But apparently, Dr. Disrespect was reaching out to other big streamers, trying to get them to be sort of like founding streamers on this brand new platform.
He called you, right?
Get them contracted in. No, I'm still waiting on my call. I think he has my email. I'm sure. You
emailed him, right?
He has
your home address and your social.
Right. Well, hopefully he's just, maybe it's lost. We're waiting, Doc. I'm waiting for my invite. I'll be there. Anyway. Long story short, that could be it. You know, it could just be another sexual harassment allegation or whatever the case is. We know that if you guys have been paying attention, Twitch did have a blackout from all of their not all of their broadcasters, but from a lot of their big broadcasters where they chose not to stream on a specific day to show Twitch that their sort of a lack of action with the sexual harassment and misconduct going on their platform was unacceptable. So all this kind of coming on the back of that really doesn't look good for Dr. Disrespect. And, you know, we've speculated a little bit about what it could be. I'm not going to side. I'm not going to say it's one way or another just because
we don't know.
I don't know. And if he did something horrendous, then I'm definitely, we're definitely not on that side. We don't condone that type of stuff. But if it is just a switch to Google, just like I said, like call me or whatever.
Which only empowers him to do it now.
So, yeah. So we'll see how that goes, and then we'll try to give you guys an update as soon as we get one. That said, that is the end of our weekly news update for you guys in the world of video games. If you guys enjoy the content, please make sure to like and subscribe. Say something about them commenting.
Hit the notification bell.
That's not about commenting. Okay, fine. It's camera work. Comment something down in the comment section if you guys want to know, like if you want us to cover something else, or if you have something to say about the things that we covered today. I would love to, engage with you guys in a little bit of dialogue and a conversation about, maybe you agree, maybe you disagree. I just enjoy talking to y'all about what you guys think. If you guys want to hang out with us while we stream on Twitch pretty much every day except for Sundays. That is twitch.tv/its_PTV. The link is down below in the description. And yeah, definitely click it. Yeah, like, subscribe, all that stuff. Thanks for clicking on the video. We'll see you guys in the next one, man. Peace.